Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play some Earthborne Rangers on a Sunday afternoon. Hello!
Hello, happy Sunday.
Welcome. Happy Sunday. If you're watching later, whatever happy day
Whatever day
it
it is for you, yes.
Hopefully it's happy. Yep. Yep. Welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Thank you to these people up here and many others for supporting this channel. Keeping us going. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support.
I love it. You say thank you to these people and you look in the chat and these people are also the ones that are all saying hello. So
yeah. The people who know how YouTube alerts work.
Yep.
And
there are dedicated people.
And they're not bugged.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. Show off your different colored dice in the chat.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Oh, everyone's in a good mood today, it seems.
Yes.
I am for now. All right, so we got Earthborne Rangers. There's the numbers so far. 1679 rank overall.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like it's climbing, but I can't remember exact numbers. So
I feel like it was close to that number, but again, we only played a few days ago, so I don't expect to like jump by more than a couple numbers every time, but who knows? Who knows? I think they need another wave of delivery or another restock at retail for people to get a hold of the game to then give it that boost of the extra.
Yep.
You know,
to get it over the 1,000.
Yeah, the extra 500 people or whatever needed to come on and actually rate the game and like play it and all that stuff. But it's fun to see how it is now, and then like we'll look back in the future. Maybe we're playing through expansion content a couple years from now, who knows? And we're like, let's see how it was, you know, who knows? Anyways, all right. Previously on Rob's Gaming Table plays Earthborne Rangers. We are currently at Crossroad Station. And I was like, we were looking at runes on the map, so I got the map out and set up these cubes again. Lined up with the ruins that I found sitting in the box.
Okay.
So I think we were on our way to this one, but I was just want to make sure we kind of know where we're going.
Yes, I feel like we were going here.
Okay. Okay, so that's all we need to know.
So we're going through Spire.
And the reason we're talking about that is because have one of our missions, main story missions, is Invasion Stage 1. The strange biomells known as Reclaimers are swarming the valley. More appear each day. So we don't care about the path deck assembly right now. We're still at 0 to 2 days since we got this. And we're not at a ruin right now. So we need to get to a ruin. Or if we take too long, to a forest. And then we'll also have a mission to try to tag the bastards so we can send the Space Marines in to blow up their base. That's what I think we're doing. To study the Reclaimers, you'll first have to track one of them back to their nest. Since you can't keep up with the Reclaimer on foot, you'll have to tag one with Sap and let Gus the Mole sniff out the trail for you. Okay, so we can't do this until we actually see Reclaimers shuffled in our path deck assembly when we're at a ruin, or 3 to 4 days, a ruin or a forest, or eventually 5 or 6, a ruin, forest, or mountain. Okay, but right now we're just looking for a ruin because we're like 1 day since we got the contract, probably.
Yes.
Or the mission or whatever. Okay, that's what's happening. So we can clear this away. I just wanted to visually see, so we made sure we know where we're going. Okay, since we camped, we also have this card we unlocked, 2 of.
Oh yes.
That we could equip. I feel like it screams your deck because it is like attachment tool tech. It's got compasses. It attaches to features. It's about clearing features and scouting path cards. Doesn't mean you have to be the one to play this and attach to a feature. We are working together, so like I could play it. I do have 2 focus. You only have 1, but it only costs 1 to play and only requires 1 to have. But it definitely helps your deck build kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like if you feel like this shouldn't be replacing card in your deck, or you'd like me to have this that I can just slap on something, because I do have 2 focus, and a lot of times I'm just playing it to just dig in my deck, which is like because I have nothing better to do. So, but you also sometimes are trying to do huge ass traverse tests.
Yeah.
And if you just had this as 2 more compass symbols, and you replace other cards in your deck that maybe don't have compass symbols, and you're increasing the amount of compass symbols in your deck, you're going to be slamming those tests bigger and bigger, and then some of those other effects that move progress around based on how much you just passed or whatever, or apply progress to some being or whatever you had.
Yeah, it makes it more efficient for sure if I
yeah.
can do them faster.
So it can either amplify your strengths of your deck, or it can cover the weaknesses in mine by having something for me to spend focus on, having me being able to do compass like traverse tests a little more successfully. Not that I don't think I really need to, And then scouting path cards, you don't draw when you just scout, right? You only draw when it tells you to scout, then draw. Yeah. So scouting is just like lining it up. So it's not like I have to take on more cards or you have to take on more cards by doing this from the path deck. It just helps us line it up.
I definitely have 2 cards I would take out for these, but if you wanted these for the symbols, and as you said, for having something to do with your focus, I'm totally fine with that, but I'm happy to take them.
Yeah, go ahead. If you have cards to replace that aren't going to like... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's check what Mel's thinking of replacing. Make sure she's not crazy. When you traverse, dodge up to 3 cards.
I still have 1 more of these.
And you don't really...
I haven't really needed to do it because they seem to maintain things. Like, I mean, things could get really out of hand in a scenario and I might wish I have this.
As we get later in the campaign, I'm sure we'll have tons of predators in front of us. We need to just like, we need to get the hell out of here. Like, that's part of winning or getting the mission done, you know?
But I still do have 1. And this one I never use.
Discard any number of presents from a trail to add an equal number of harm to a being. You always talk about how are we going to defeat this bee in front of us or whatever.
Which is this is what I was going to use.
And we don't have weapons. You do have a weapon. I didn't realize you even had a weapon.
Oh, it is a weapon. I didn't even notice that.
This is the way you actually defeat things and get them out of our hair, which is usually cheaper, quote unquote, than sitting there I'm trying to pet its belly and connect with it to get rid of it, or use quiet to attack it. This is straight up a nice way to get rid of it, but
I have to have the presence on a trail specific.
Yeah, I know, and it sits there for a while.
And I have to spend 3 fitness to do this, so I'm not really doing anything else with my fitness that turn. Okay. So a lot of times I look at it and I'm like, oh, I could use this one.
Sounds good to me.
And I still do have 1 more of each of those cards.
Yeah. So. Now that you use the other one anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I use them for symbols.
All right.
But these ones have better symbols that I just...
Camping completed. Camping completed.
Just want to shuffle.
Yeah. Is this 1 pile of cards now? Where's the valley? Did I just put it together with my deck or something? Oh, it's in here. I don't know why I did that. That's the valley. Valleys here are old growths here, right? That's what we're doing?
Old growth, yep.
Yeah, valley set, right? Yep. Okay. So I will shuffle.
All right, and then we'll draw our hands.
Oh yeah, but I'll just, I have this in my hand. Can you just pull 3 cards out and don't look at them?
Yeah, 1.
And those will be shuffled in as our valley set.
3.
And I'll set these off to the side.
Oh, that was way too many cards.
Crossroad Station. Oh yeah, do we have anything to read at the start
but we're
of the
not
day,
there
right?
yet. Hold on 1 sec. Let me get the...
Oh yeah, we can do it in order, right?
Yeah, let me...
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, let's get our cards.
I like to follow this.
Yep.
Okay, set up play areas, draw starting hands. Oh, look at Speaking of the Devil. I don't need that card. Oh, I got the sketchbook. I didn't see this last week. Exhaust path. I don't think I need that right now. Oh, I got it. This is a trail, yep, so that's helpful. All right, I'm gonna keep these 3. All right, I got some snacks.
What's next?
Decide a leader. Are you again?
Sure, whatever.
Shuffle a challenge deck. I'll do that in 1 second, and then set up the starting location.
Okay, so I got... And there's no reading the story entry yet?
Not until the next step, no.
Oh,
When we set up the weather card.
So we are at location 20. Crossroad Station sits at the confluence of several trails and paths leading through the valley. Built upon a well-preserved Estian ruin, the station is the vision of Artificer Bale Orlin, son of legendary Artificer Mora Orlin. He designed the exterior to reflect the symmetry often found in Estian architecture while paying homage to the nautical engineers of the ancient past, whom the Orleans hold in high regard as pioneers in artificing.
Okay.
What's next?
Set up the weather card. You've done that.
Yep.
And then read any campaign guide entries listed above the
Wait,
current...
do we do arrival setup, draw a path card? Probably as part of setting up the location, I would assume. All right, so I found a hanging cherry moss.
No, I think that's later, but it's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
Weird.
Yeah, because we set
So
up
why'd you-
location, place the current location in the surroundings. If continuing the campaign, check the
okay,
current
whatever. This is the first one. Next.
Then the weather card, and we're going to read 94.3.
Okay. 94.3. Read this only if you haven't completed Sensor Network or Secret Invasion. We have.
We have.
And that's all.
Oh. Okay. Set up the mission cards, find our corresponding missions, which we've done. Build and shuffle the path deck. And then...
Okay, so this is for me, fit. I could climb it up to reach the sweetest of insect luring fruit to add a harm to this feature. Discard one token from an insect in play and soothe one fatigue.
Insect.
So this is how you deal with the bees. Okay, so this is in front of me. And you get...
Oh.
Or a Voss Traveler. Is this the mom?
I
forget.
Yes.
Human Traveler. Let's read her thing. Probably it'll remind us
Yeah, because
what her deal
Voss
is.
is the child.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
think so,
All right. Yeah. 81.
Oh yeah, because hers is shuffle or search for a human. We can search for a daughter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we don't care.
Yeah, so we don't care. We've done everything with her.
So, but she's there, and yeah, you just kind of want to get her out of here or keep her alive. Okay, the new cards. Oh, I got a dozing bear sloth. You've seen that many times.
Oh, I got one too.
And you got a dozing bear sloth. See, we should have a weapon.
I do.
Just
oh no, I
know. I'm just kidding.
it.
I know. I'm just kidding. It's all good. All right. So who goes first? Oh yeah, let's check the location. Location, trail, ranger station. And you can describe who you're looking for to the villagers of the station to search the valley set for a human and shuffle them in the path deck. So if there's a human we visited that we should have taken notes every time we kind of ran into somebody and kind of wrote down their name and what they wanted to do and cross them off when we've actually done it so that I don't keep asking, is this the mother and who is this again? There should be more of a way built in the game to kind of check those off on a campaign log or something. But I know they're all side quests. They don't really matter that much, I guess, other than finding reward cards. But
yeah,
for us who play lots of other games and aren't playing this all in one day, like 5 sessions to remember like what happened, we need like a way to track that. Would be nice. But I'm sure there's probably a fan made one on BGG already or something that does this what I'm asking, because usually someone else thinks the same way I do, but quicker. Anyways, but yeah.
Alrighty, so I think we're just trying to rush out of here.
Oh, we're just leaving.
We're just leaving, right? Because we're trying to get to the ruin.
Perfect.
So
this is a perfect kind of card where you play that you'd like dodge 3 things and then interact with the thing. No, I'm just kidding. Perfect kind of card that you. Oh wait, you got rid of that. No, I'm just all right.
That's funny.
But we can set up still.
I do have a big.
But yeah, this only needs 6 to leave.
Let me see. You want me to go first, or do you need to set anything up first? You can set up if you need.
I mean, I could. Sure. I'll just play 2 for Polkado to get him into play, and then go ahead.
All right, so I can do a big test, I think. I can dodge here. Oh, no, that doesn't. But I'm dodging the sloth. Then we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do 8, we succeed 100%. So I do that. 0. So I'm 8. 3, 6, 7, 8.
And you add an additional one because of...
Oh, no, so then it's 9. I didn't even see that.
It's a perfect day.
Okay, so there's 9. These are all discarded. Discarded mountains. Oh, we did. And if this predator's along the way, you feel... No, he's not. Okay.
I'll play an intention translator and add recharges to it to help people. I help rangers with connect tests, basically. Your turn.
Okay, I'll play Squeezy's favorite snacks, which could help us soothe fatigue with 2 bites.
Okay, I'll play a whistle. And put 3 tokens on, 3 calls on
I
it.
could have played that, but I probably don't need to. I'll save that.
And this is the one that I can use 1 call when a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator or harm would be added to a being by a predator. Cancel that effect. Your turn.
I don't really have anything I want to do, so I will pass. I don't want to do any other tests that are unnecessary here. Because I don't want, yeah.
I'll try connect test on our buddy here of 2.
-1.
Okay, so put progress on him. Sun. Discard any reclaimer seeker. Blah, blah, blah. If there's an insect in play, no. If there's flora along the way, no. Okay. And I think I'll just do this exhaust. Spend a token. Add this to an aid card. And I don't need to traverse at all. So I'll just rest.
Alrighty.
And then we get the hell out of
Can we
here.
travel?
Yeah. And where are we traveling to?
We are traveling to the ruin. The
We're already there?
Yeah, because we were.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, we're going to the Spire. I'm so sorry. We're going to the Spire
okay.
first. That's why we have one more we have to get
All
through.
right. Perfect.
Spire first, and we're traveling on grassland to get there.
Grassland. Perfect. And this is pivotal?
This is pivotal, yes.
Okay. So all that setup was for nothing.
Sorry.
Useless.
Get rid of these.
There's our 3 parts. Pivotal.
Yeah, we have to get through this one as well, and then we can get to Greenbrier Knoll.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to? Oh wait, is
these
this separate?
go, yeah, these ones
it's
go separate.
Yep.
Oh. Probably some interesting people here.
Yep.
But
Yeah. I find some cool stuff. I mean, we could chill for a bit. We don't have to fly to our next thing, you know?
no, I just wasn't sure. I wonder how hard the reclaimer part is.
Well, we know this invasion stage 1 obviously has more stages.
Yeah.
I don't know if all those stages are required before the next read the written thing, but like, I don't feel like we need to rush.
No.
I feel like let's not bother.
So I've also added here where I have to read which one. So invasion is
perfect.
not until day 15.
Yeah, so they're giving us plenty of
and we're
time.
on day 9.
But it might be like we have to complete multiple stages before that day, is what
Yeah.
I assume. But who knows? We'll find out, I guess, when we... I don't know how we'll find out. There's actually no mission completion on this card.
Oh, so maybe I wonder if when we read that, it'll ask us how many, or if we've done something, or maybe
Doing this.
we'll say, yeah, something will probably reference it, I have a feeling.
Guard an active reclaimer seeker. If this mission is attached to it, Gus follows the tag reclaimer. Oh, then we read this. That might help with advancing something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. If you're on this mission now, go to
Yeah,
stage 2.
this is weird. We don't have like a green line of like, do something and read something. That's the only reading thing we have here. So it's either when we read, when we get to that entry. So like, I feel like we have lots of time, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
So that's funny. So we have to spend the focus to attach that to a reclaimer. Then we have to wait for a sun to come up to trigger it to go away.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Is they're what is it? Trolls that don't like the sun and turn into stone or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those. It's really what's happening here. Okay.
I see.
So
that's the
this
Spire.
is the Spire? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So like we could actually enter the Spire and talk to some people, get something going, do a side quest for fun.
We could.
If we're so close to a ruin, but there's so many ruins. So it's like, I wonder if like it's going to take us so long. We have to like visit all these different ruins and things. And like, but again, if nothing's checking for like 5 days or something crazy.
Yeah. And I wonder though if it gets easier actually, because then we're going ruins or forests, and then ruin, forest, or mountain.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We didn't calculate where all those other places are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Yeah. So, but I just would love to see one and maybe find the nest and see if that triggers something.
Okay.
But we don't. We still have lots of time. Like we have no fatigue loss.
So what order are we doing things when we arrive at this location? If you can
Oh,
just
yeah.
do what you were doing before and tell me. Like I know we reset stuff, but I don't know if we're drawing path cards first or after.
Okay, clear the player area. Travel to the location, decide to camp, no. Build the path deck, arrival step. Read the campaign guide noted in the back of the location
Okay,
card, which
sure,
we've done.
whatever.
Any missions to arrive, and then we go to refresh. Oh, so we'd have to do
Arrival set.
arrival set. Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
arrival
resolve.
step. Okay, so draw a path card. Hungry Scroof. Watagos Life says hi from Australia. Love watching you guys. Thank you.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Welcome to the live stream.
Oh, we've seen this guy before.
Yeah, they like to eat our food.
Yeah. Oh, I got food out. No.
Well, there's more food.
Okay.
You get a morning root.
Oh, this helps you fatigue. That's good if we do stay here for a bit longer.
Okay, normal. Oh yeah, I guess
Then we reset.
refresh. Yeah, we still need to draw 2 more cards, right?
Yep. Sorry.
And then I draw a card.
Oh, reverb block it with the walk with
Who is these favorites?
my favorite play. Okay. And then this is a trail, so that's good. Okay.
So we have options. We could just try to get the hell out of here quick again, or we try to pass this test, get our ranger tokens on here. Then when we draw path cards, we're just meeting new people at Spire, which I would be totally okay with today to try to just farm some more upgrade cards.
Yeah, like maybe it
That's the
tells
mood
us
I'm
to
into.
take them somewhere. Maybe some of them are permanent, and yeah, I mean, I'm happy to try to see if we can.
So we got to pass
Get a
the
person
fit
or
test
two.
with compass. That is a 2.
Okay, and if I do this first and get my token on there, it makes it easier for you.
Yes. And we need
We need 8 also progress on there.
if we're gonna leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okie dokie.
So I don't know. Oh yeah, now we draw.
Then we draw
path cards.
Yeah. Oh,
Holy.
that thing. looks
Predator.
scary.
Bloodbeck and Velox. Ambush. If a ranger's injured, this beam game's disconnected, so you can't do the connect test to clear it. Okay. And ambush fatigues me for 1. And your card is... Oh, we found an obstacle. It's a harvester anthill. Feature, food, and obstacle. X is its presence equal to the number of harm on it.
Okay.
There's 1 or more progress on this feature. The ground sinks under your feet. Discard a progress from this feature. Add a harm to this feature.
Oh, wow. There's an active. Oh, you have one of those guys. Exhausted. Add present to it and harm to this feature, both equal to its scoff's presence. Okay. Oh, wow.
So hungry screws eat these guys. Okay.
Okay.
This goes here.
Okay. Okay.
Right now, this is 1. I'm assuming is the minimum it can be. I don't think that can be 0, right? Oh, it can be 0. Yeah, so it's 0 right now.
Oh, yes, that presence can be 0,
It's
but
just on these
minimum
tests.
test.
Yeah, it's this that's messing with me sometimes. Yeah, that's when you do this test, minimum of 1. That's different. Okay.
Alrighty. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? I'm just going to play a card.
I don't know. You can go first.
All right, I'm just going to spend 1 to play this reverb locket, which lets me place a moment underneath it. And it's going to have 2 echoes on it. At least if I do another big test, I can get rid of some of these.
There's no active prey. The Whispering Fields is in play. Oh. Weird. Best to deal with this issue. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. I got these annoying guys in front of me. So I can't really interact with that yet. To get rid of these guys, I don't really have a lot going on. I kind of need more cards for my deck, I think, but it's like I don't want to draw that, but I mean, that could be okay. Focus testing. Yeah, maybe I just do a remember test for 2. Yeah.
0.
Okay. Add a connect test. Add presence to a feature equal to your effort. Or healing. Or discard 1 harm from a being to add 3 presence to it.
That could help you heal.
No.
I can't remember the.
I'm gonna put these on the bottom actually, and then draw a card. Okay, I got the other one of those. That's fine, I guess.
And then red.
Red. Rangers injured. Exhausted being. No. If there's an active food, or you have food equipped, exhausted being suffer an injury. No. Yes, active food. Oh, I should have taken the heal. I didn't realize he was going to injure me. If there's active food and you have food equipped, or you have food equipped, exhausted being suffer an injury. Oh yeah, but the predator, the ranger would suffer an injury from a predator. No injury.
And now it's exhausted. That's good.
Exhausted. Yeah. Okay. So we're good. We're good. Your turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to attempt a traverse test here for 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta shuffle this first. 3. Definitely not gonna get rid of it, but I can still do another test eventually.
Okay.
3, 4, 4, 4. Okay, that's good. 4. And then that's discarded, but then I can do this. Play the attached moment as if it were in your hand. Spend that. After you succeed a traverse test, add presence equal to a being equal to your effort, which is 4. I have to spend 1 to play that. So I don't know if you want one of those guys to take 4.
And if you put 4 on this guy, he's not a problem right now, but then I could just give him 2 more and he's gone. Yeah, it's probably the best play because he's the one who could injure in the future. This guy can't injure unless you're already injured.
Okay, so
I don't know.
We'll put 4 on this one.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
And even on your turn, I'll just use this guy. Discard because exhaustibility to get rid of this guy. And then add a token. You have an 8 over there?
No.
Oh. Let's just put one on here.
Okay, and then the red, there's no triggers for red. Alrighty, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You only have 1 fatigue, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I will just connect with my friend. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Go for 3.
3? -1.
Okay, good thing I put that extra in. All right. So we'll put 2 progress on our ferret friend.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll spend this to add 2 to here, and it's gone. Have a clear effect at all?
No.
Okay. It's here. And blue would put additional progress, actually.
Yep.
on here. And if there's no active prey and the Whispering Field's in play, no, it's not in play. Carry on.
All right, I think I'm just going to set up. I could do this test, but I'm 2 on 2. I mean,
You get that plus one there, that helps.
Yeah, maybe just try. But I think I have to suffer an injury, right? Because it's a oh no, it's a fit test.
Yeah, it's just that test on itself.
Yeah, it's not a traverse
specific. Tied to the common test.
So then I'll try. So 2 versus 2 to see if I can enter there. Yes, we do. So we put this here, and now whenever I draw.
Move your ranger token to this location and draw 1 card from the Spire deck.
Now.
You found the Hardy Brew, which will read 57 when it enters. It's going to go along the way. You could do Spirit plus a heart to share stories with the locals, to search the valley set for any 1 card and attach it face down to the location. After you travel, put the attached card into play. So it like helps you bring people. This is the Spire's dead center of the map. It's all about like helping all those people in the valley set out, which is cool.
Now, I have a question for you. This doesn't say specifically a person. Can we bring one of these reclaimers that we're trying to find?
That's in the general set, not the valley set. Valley's all
Valley's all people.
We could grab the guy who flies us around. We could grab the mother to find her daughter. We could grab
people we don't even know.
The Ren Kobo guy or whatever who was trying to sell us starter cards that we could put into our deck, assuming we had the right stats for them and stuff like that.
Okay.
All that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
we could pull out the big scary bird if we wanted to. I don't know. Something out of that set. So like we've met a couple of them that needed help, but we always like attach the thing on them, the mission, side story mission or side mission, and then we just like kind of ignore it, let it go away. But this will actually let us like get them and then bring them to a new location because they're not persistent.
Right.
And we could get that going too. Kind of help us push those along. So this is 57. The 2-story inn and tavern is built as a hollow square with rooms opening up onto an open courtyard. Here you see guests sitting in wooden chairs with plates of food and flagons of spirits, most clustered around a flickering bonfire of multicolored flames. As you move closer, you realize that the fire is actually a cunningly crafted sculpture of shards in amber, crimson, and bright orchard kinetic glass. It is lit from beneath, and the sparkling reflections dance across the guest's face, even as they somehow bathe them in a soothing, comforting heat. You hear the murmuring of a dozen different conversations as you walk through the tavern. Calypsa once told you that news spread faster in places like a Hardy Brew than anywhere else in the valley. You imagine that if you needed to find someone's location, asking around here would be a good way to start.
Okay.
What was that from?
That was from
this. Yes. Okay, cool.
And then red, there's no red.
And then you gotta shuffle.
This up.
Okay. So can I complete said test? I don't have any compass symbols in my hand. I only have 1 of this, but it would be just 2 on 2, right? Because you're a ranger token?
Yeah, and there's no negative, right?
I might as well, yeah.
Oh, -1. I'm sorry.
It's my luck in this game.
Oh no. It's not adding progress. Never mind.
Unfortunately not. So I just fail, and blue fires off, and doesn't matter.
Alrighty. Do you need any more? Oh, I don't have that guy. Oh, I could dodge that guy.
Have I done it already?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you need any more connection on him? Is that helpful at all? I just have this one.
I mean, maybe. I don't know how the future holds, but
1v1, -1, nothing. Sun. Just no. Okay.
Might as well do the same, just a test of 1.
0.
Okay, so just put 1 on him.
Oh, 2 because it's
Okay, 2 on him. Okay, he's got more than enough he needs for today, probably.
Okay.
He's full.
He's good. Okay.
Probably. All right, and then I might as well just exhaust this, remove this to add a token to this, and rest.
Yep.
Okay, ready up. All cards, refill tokens on thingamajiggers, and then draw a card from my deck. a dear friend. So I can't search that other deck, right? Or I think you could, as long as your card's on here, right? Or your token's on here. When you draw one path card, if your token's on here and there's cards made in the Spire deck, you may draw a card from the Spire instead. Search the path deck. I don't know.
But maybe you have to have your token on there first and then you can.
I don't know. That's kind of weird, right? Search the path deck and discard for a human, put them into play. I don't know if that works on the Spire since it's two separate. Do not add the Spire set to the path deck, which makes it sound like it's not the path deck.
Yeah, it makes it sound separate.
Yeah, but then when your token's there, it's like, if you would draw a path card, but it doesn't say when you would search the path deck. I don't know. I'm kind of stretching. I'm hoping I could just manipulate this, but I don't think you can. So that's fine. But I can use this maybe at another location. But there's probably no humans in this part of it. But yeah.
I doubt it.
Because we didn't shuffle anything in. All right.
All right, so your path card.
I got food.
And then I'll draw from here instead.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Oh.
The Carbon Forge.
Look at this little place.
Okay, let's read first here.
Feature machine.
Carbon Forge. Even outside the compound, you hear a muted roar of the Carbon Forge and smell a sharp tang of ozone. Once beyond the wall, you can see the squat, bulbous shape of the forge itself. A gray kiln larger than 3 wagons. As you watch a trio of sweating artificers haul a series of heavy curved beams out of the forge's mouth, frames for a roof. Another rushes forward to shovel graphite shards in a small hatch on the side. Blue sparks flicker within, and your hair stands on end as the forge begins to reform the graphite into nano-assembled carbon items. Okay, so it's a feature, it's a machine. No harm. 6, or no presence, sorry, 6 to harm it. 2 ranger tokens on it to clear it. Focus and the triangle to fabricate. You need 2 to pass a new item, to return a gear from your hand, or discard to your collection to choose a starting gear from your collection that you meet the aspect requirement and put it into play. This is better than the Ren guy and easier to do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gear. Oh, this is actually only starting gear, which is fine. I think the other one was just gear, but you had to have it in hand at the time, and it had to be the gear you wanted to get rid of. And you can only search your collection for something that met the aspect, but if you have other pre-built decks, you might not have many gear left over in your collection. And if you don't meet the requirements, you're just slim pickings, especially if you only own 1 set or no card doubler and all that jazz. But obviously you get better as you expand your collection.
Okay. I don't know that I will do that.
Yeah.
I'm liking my deck the way it is
cool,
so
that's
far.
the thing,
But
though.
yeah, I like that.
And doesn't get in our way. You just sit there and chill, I think.
Also based on what missions you have. Maybe there's things you need for them and you're like, oh, if I really had this.
Yeah. Especially on your second run of the game and you kind of know, like, if I go this route, I kind of needed this in my deck, but I don't have it. Now I'm doing this part of the game. Now I need to get that stuff in my deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. But I'm not interested.
Oh, that was just drawing path cards. Okay. We can go. What are we doing here? We got to get rid of that guy. Could do. I could do this one more time. I could do just the test to traverse here, and then whatever.
I could maybe try first, and then it might put my token there. This guy needs to.
This token doesn't affect. It does still, right? Because my token's here, so this.
Yeah,
attacks any test.
Anytime you draw a path card, yes.
No, but does it affect, like, if I just do a traverse to add progress here? I feel like that token.
Not you. It helps other rangers.
Oh, yes, I need yours there. Oh, I see.
That's why I'm
So,
telling you.
Go first.
I would like to put mine there. If you're going to start interacting with this, I can help you, right? And then you can maybe do a whole bunch of little tests instead of a big test, maybe. I don't know. Or do whatever you want, really.
Amanda, we have no idea, since I don't guess there's a boat as a starting gear for anyone. Right?
No. It's in the reward deck. We know from playing one of the side scenarios. I did a solo stream on the channel of one of these standalone scenarios you can use to, like, not mess with the campaign. And we definitely had the canoe. I don't know if there's other ways to travel via river, but I did have someone messaging me on the side saying, if you guys want to know where the canoe is, it's kind of, you got to get lucky to find it. I can tell you where it is, and I declined. I'm like, I don't want spoilers. Let's just see what happens. The game was designed this way. I'm sure you don't need it. It's probably nice to have. But it did make me think, like, yeah, we don't really slow down and interact with a lot of the local things, right? To go on little side missions. Who knows which way we're going to get it, right? But I don't know. I just assume if I were to think logically, in my mind, if I really cared about the canoe, so here's the thing. Here's how I think in any kind of game, you know, since I was a wee little, you know, 4-year-old lad playing video games throughout my whole life, is when you have a map and you could get something that lets you fast travel or a shortcut, or, you know, if you're going to spend hours and hours trying to get that little thing to help you do a shortcut, if you don't get that till later in your playthrough of this game, and it only saves you a couple shortcut moves, then what the hell was the point if you wasted all that time to get it when you could have just went along the way you wanted to go in the first place? So how I'm looking at it is, since all the reward cards are kind of like quote unquote random, I mean, not all of them, but the side quest ones, I'm assuming it's a side quest. Don't tell me, please. I don't want spoilers. I want my playthrough to be our playthrough, not the same as someone else's on the internet or whatever. So it's like people can see this game and how it's different, or see if it's designed poorly and it's all just really a linear path made to look like there's lots of branching paths. But I think it's really is an open sandbox game, and every playthrough you might find different people, do different side quests, find different things. If it was really necessary, I don't think there would be paths to get to everywhere on the map, and you don't need to do a river. So when I look down here at Tumbledown, I see there's a river, but there's 2 other ways to get there. So I think the canoe is just a nice to have, or the jet ski or whatever else is in this game, the futuristic flying whatever. But we know there's a plane to fast travel thing. There was a tower you could jump off of and skip things, like zip lining and all that. There's so many little shortcut fun ways to discover. I'm totally okay if we get through a whole playthrough and I don't see a majority of the content. I'm totally fine with that, because that's the way the game's designed to be played. And that's kind of cool, and you can experience other stuff in your next playthrough and things like that. I don't want to find everything. Absolutely not. That's the beauty of this stuff. I have no FOMO for all that stuff. So I just want to experience it, how the game's designed. If we play different than other people, that's great. It's archived on the internet, shows how the game can be played different. And does it still work? Is it designed to handle all those different ways?
I'm just noticing there's only one location that you can only get to with a water vehicle, and that's right here. There's no other way to get to this location without having some sort of water vehicle.
If I actually cared and looked deep into it, like Mel just did, and
only because you were holding it up,
took all those 2 seconds to figure that out. I would. What I was going to say actually when I picked up the map was, I would think you get the boat probably somewhere related to a giant body of water, and like on a path where there's a river. So I would have guessed White Sky is probably where you find it, but I don't know.
We also thought this one.
Or I would have thought here, or somewhere like attached to water. But you just pointed out I can't get here without that.
Right.
So I bet it's probably here. But maybe it's not. Maybe this is some super optional fun thing that you can do that only if you figure out where to get the boat, which is fun. But yeah, this, in the solo playthrough I did online and the playthrough Mel and I did before learning the game, playing the standalone scenario, they just give you the canoe right at the beginning. They say, go search the reward deck. Here, take it, because you have the option to use it when you're playing this little 1-session standalone mission they made up that's on their website. So I knew I read the canoe and I went, oh yeah, this is how you travel along the rivers, at least one of the ways. And it says right here, vehicle required. But someone did message me on the side, said, yeah, I found it. My playthrough is so random. It was frustrating. Do you want to know? I can tell you. And I said, nope, no, thank you. So I do appreciate that. Like, it's, trying to be helpful, and that's cool. But I just didn't want spoilers. And like, if it makes our game longer, more annoying or whatever, the designer was okay with that. That's just how it is, right? And they want it to be beatable without that. If you need it, hopefully they present it to us, and whatever. But I'm not gonna lose sleep if we don't get it. We're doing fine, I think, in the game.
I feel like we are.
But we'll know when we get to the later half of the game, if they start expecting you to have so many reward cards and symbols in your deck and start making tests harder and more punishing and throwing things at us. We'll find out, and then we'll realize, like, oh crap, we should go back and try to get more reward cards, or too late, and then the game just ends. But then you could shuffle it all in and play it again, because there's so many options, so many paths, so many people, so many things to do. I mean, there's tons of missions in there. We've like barely scratched the surface. So we're already, this is session number 10. So we reached 10. So it's like, who knows? Maybe it goes up to 50. I don't know. And we'll find stuff as we go. But I do want to do some of this exploring the side stuff. That's what I'm trying to do, is maybe we'll find some other cool things. Maybe we'll think bigger. Maybe all of a sudden we find something that flies instead of some little boat to skip rivers. And instead we're jumping 2 locations every time because we got our own plane or something, you know what I mean? Our own little helicopter. I'm thinking bigger than a little weak ass canoe, okay? Or some flying shoes or something, or
like jet boots.
Yeah, or like a DeLorean car or something, like anything. Travel through time. I don't even know, but like, who knows what you'll find in this place? That's what's cool about it. But yeah, there you go, Amanda. Hopefully that ramble on for 20 minutes there just helped you understand where we're at with this canoe that keeps getting brought up or whatever. I hate that I know it's in there, that we saw it in that standalone thing, but it's okay. Oh, Minions reminding us, I think, that 20 minutes behind, but does ambushing fatigue based on the presence of the being? I think so.
I
but
don't remember.
I think Locator
exactly.
corrected me on that before, and I totally forgot that's a thing. I always just think ambush is one, like always just one fatigue. So for fatigue, yeah, presence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll suffer another. Yeah, I forgot. I always forget that. And I think it's why, because all the ambush we saw in the very beginning of the game was all from little one presence guys. And then when we did see one, I totally didn't realize. But yes, Minion, thank you so much.
Minion from the past.
Yeah, Minion, when you get here, thank you so much, Minion from the past.
Okay, our turn here. How much fatigue do you have there?
Just 2.
Just 2. Okay, so wait.
So yeah, eating this for 3.
No, I have bites here, but it would soothe you for 3 as well. So
yeah,
okay.
it's like whatever.
Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh yeah, you're trying to get your token on there. So then if I interact with that, but if you have to do something with this guy first, then totally understand. I can try to do other things, I think, or I can try to exhaust him first.
I could just move him in front of you, give him some presents.
Oh, because I can dodge him. So at least when I interact with things, I can dodge him once.
Okay, so I will do that at the start. Okay, that's my exhaust ability there. Then, again, I don't have compass symbols, but I can spend 2 fitness this time. +1 is 3.
-1, you're good.
Okay, so I put my ranger token on this little thing here, so you get a +1. And mountain, there's no progress that was placed, so that's not a thing. If there's an active prey, exhaust it.
Nope.
Prey, no. That's...
And then you just get to draw a Spire card.
How many cards are in here?
Oh.
Still 3 more. So if we want to see everything available,
we can.
this guy is the first one that I'm interested in seeing what's up.
Because the person?
Yeah, or interacting with this, I still would like to do, and maybe we just grab like Calypso or somebody that we never have helped out, or that, what was the other one that was like looking for a home or something?
Oh, we did find somebody a home.
It's either Calypso. Oh yeah, there's the artist. I don't remember what that deal with the artist was. Or if we just want to fly somewhere.
Yeah, true. But I think our next location is right beside, so we don't need him.
Or
but we might want to fly to get out.
Or who's this guy? Is Orko from He-Man, right?
We've never seen this one before.
Is that his name? Orko? With the red guy with the O on his little outfit on his chest. Oh yeah, Tala. Tala wants the home, right? Tala, like kind of like the barbarian kind of warrior girl, maybe. Yeah, it's one of these. So if anyone remembers, like from our playthroughs, like obviously
we don't need Ben, but we
don't need Ben. I just don't know what we've done.
This one we haven't seen yet.
Maybe we did do her and she gave us a sketchbook. No, did she?
Oh, we do have the sketches.
Yeah, maybe she gave us a sketchbook. So I'm just going to assume that we already finished. So really, it's Tala. We could go search for Tala and at that location. I'm just thinking out loud. I know I'm about to read another character that we might want to help instead of these people, because these people we could run into anyway out there and about. But this will help us like hone in on one, or Calypso, the Ranger mentor. So these are options. I'm just going to leave these off to the side here. And let's continue on with this guy we just drew, who is Tolan Lang, Sculptor, Being Human Villager. Let's read 61. Enters play. If you've erected a mighty statue, so that's probably what we want to do for him, and I don't know what that does, but we're going to maybe find out a little more here. The glow alerts you to Tolan Lang's presence before you actually find him, crouched next to a heavy bag and a rounded hemispherical pedestal. Above the pedestal, you see a whirling rainbow mass of sparkling shards of glass. Even as you watch, Tolan reaches into the bag while wearing a heavy glove and hauls out another handful of shards, carefully casting them into the air. You see the brief flash of an otherwise invisible suspensor field, and the shards join a larger cloud. Tolan thinks for a moment, then uses a pole to nudge and push the material into a new form. You've heard of kinetic glass before, but this is the first time you've seen it used in such a quantity. Tolan looks at you as you approach and waves. He starts chatting with you as he continues to sculpt. Clear Tolan with progress to ask him about his sculpture. Now his sculpture, or the statue, maybe gives us some kind of cool thing that I'm assuming there's a reward card based on some cool sculpture glass thing he makes that helps us do something. That's just what I guess. But he's friendly. You could spend spirit plus whatever that symbol is to distract the local wildlife with Tolan's lifelike kinetic glass sculpture to exhaust a being for every 2 effort. So it's probably something like that we could get in a reward from him if we help him with his statue, is what I would guess based on how we've been playing the game so far. But it's 6 to clear him. 6 to clear him.
Every time you read kinetic glass, my brain thinks of the kinetic sand.
Interesting. And this was for who?
You.
Oh.
That was for putting.
Oh, yes. And blue didn't do anything. Okay.
Alrighty. I think I will. I'll attempt just a traverse test. I will dodge here. I think I'll go straight for 3.
You get a +1 already.
Yeah, so we'll be at 4.
Whoa.
5. 3.
What are you doing this for?
I'm putting progress. We have to travel eventually.
I see. You're not drawing it.
No.
I see.
Just eventually we need to
Gotcha.
travel.
Yeah, one more turn will draw 2 out of the 3 cards left in the deck. So it's because our token's there. So I'd maybe only do that other test one more time. But
Alrighty, then I will do this after I've done my test. Exhaust that to deal progress to a being, which was 5. So we'll put him here for 6, 7. He's gone. And then sun. There's no sun. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm just prepping for the future. I think I can.
I'll do a connect test of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this guy.
5 minus 1, 4.
4.
Oh, but it is a mountain. So
5. 1 shy. But I can use him maybe to get rid of it. Okay. Mountain shenanigans. If there's an active prey. No prey still. No one wants to eat our root. Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, sorry, you done? Everything.
I think so. Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to do a remember test, see if I can draw a card. 0, yep. Vaulting rod. This might be helpful because we're going to the ruin. I don't know if we're going to have obstacles there. So yeah, I'll just draw that one. Okay. And then red. Nothing happens for red.
I'll spend a token, put a token here. And then I'm going to do a remember test for 2. Yep.
-1.
I don't need this whistle. My hiking grease, mountain, doesn't do anything. Okay.
All right.
Rest.
I can do one more. I can do connect test. Maybe here. It's just for 1.
Oh, yeah,
1
finish
versus
them off.
1.
Yeah,
Just
fine.
+1, so 2. Yep.
Okay, so
That's
he
good.
has been cleared.
Oh, it would be 3 actually, because mountain.
Great. He's been cleared. And it wants us to read 61. Okay. Clear. If you are at Stoneweaver Bridge, that's where he wants to be to do whatever he's doing. Yeah, so we probably want to get him there to make the statue, I bet. Stoneweaver Bridge, which is south, I think, of it correctly, but that's okay. You ask a few questions about Tolan's work. He gradually pays less and less attention to his current work until he's set down his tools and engaged in a lively discussion with you. I've actually been asked by the elders at Spire to instill a work on Stonewater Bridge. Something to commemorate its construction, you know? Anyway, I've created the design, but now I have to haul nearly 100 kilos of kinetic glass and materials there. He looks faintly abashed. I may have gotten carried away. Suddenly, he brightens. Hey, you travel all over the valley, right? Could you help me take the sculpture to Stone Weaver Bridge? I bet it would be really easy if we had a boat.
Amanda.
Maybe the ones Lynn Mira makes out in Branch.
Oh, it's in Branch. Okay.
We found a clue.
The location of the boat.
We found a breadcrumb. But we could just carry the materials there too. Well,
we don't have a boat.
Yeah.
Branch is the opposite direction of the direction we're going.
I'm assuming this is also related to the boat. We were just talking about the canoe, but who knows? I don't know if a canoe carries like lots of glass, or maybe it's an even better boat, or maybe it's not what we're thinking. But anyways, Lynn Mira makes out of Branch. Branch.
So Branch is just right here.
Oh, okay.
And where he's trying to go is right here, where we're kind of going this direction anyways.
So now we know we can go get a boat here. We could come back here and try to find this guy. And then we know there's tricks we could use. Maybe not. I don't know.
I think because he's saying if we had a boat, we could just go like this.
Oh, yeah.
Or else we could carry it and go
there's
around.
More. There's more. So this probably asks us which way we want to do it. A, agree to help. And we slap the helping hand on him. Or not today. Discard and we choose to fatigue. So if we're going to go get a boat and come back and try this again, I mean, we don't necessarily have to try this again. We could not care. Or we just try to take him there directly.
I feel like
but now we know where the boat thing is, which I think we could still go do separate from this anyway.
Agreed. But I think we could get him there just walking because we are going.
And we kind of still have
one location away from where we're going anyways. We still have fatigue. We could try.
So we're here. He wants to go here. So we could go through Green Bar Knoll.
Which is where we're going anyways.
Yeah, but if we're going to stop there and we have to deal with seekers and they attack or they're predators or something weird, we got to get this guy where he's going and then probably clear him when he's there because that's what the story said. Clear him in that location. So we have to also have the cards and the effort and all that stuff to work with him and clear him there so we can build his little statue, which hopefully would get us, he'd give us a gift and we can get a reward card that way.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to trying.
But Branch is also two-way, and now we know about the boat. And if we're all the way down here, how do we get back up there? It's a long trek to go back there. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think if it was me, I would say attach helping hands, we see what happens. If we lose it, we lose it. We know now where the boat is and where he is. But if we get here, we get the reclaimer attached. We just have to make it one more space. We see how our day is going.
Debating putting a poll in the chat to ask what they would like to see us do. Either go for the boat to Branch or bring this guy along with us. Or just not help him at all.
We get a suit fatigue.
And who cares? And I can suit through fatigue. Mel has 0.
Yeah.
And we just continue on down here and try to deal with the seekers at the ruin. Again, my mentality and mood today is I'm cool with just doing side quest stuff and kind of forgetting about our stories. Obviously, I don't want to go in the completely opposite direction. So then it's going to take us forever to get to another ruin. But I remember when I put the ruins out this morning on this map, the fractured wall is also a ruin. So we don't have to go to this ruin. We could go to this ruin. And we know after we take our sweet ass time, eventually we can go to ruins or forests to do the same thing, which gives us even more options, which might even be on a forest at the start of a day just magically to help us do this. And again, this one, I'm not rushing it. The story little entry is so far away. I know there's multiple stages. I kind of don't care. I want to see some side quest stuff in the game. That's the mood I'm in. Just like if I were to boot up any sandbox kind of video game with a main quest and tons of side quests, sometimes you just boot up, you know, Zelda, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, whatever those kind of open world games are. There's so many. And I just don't want to push the main story. I'm kind of feeling like, let's just get some stuff along the way. That's the mood I'm in today. I don't want to get deep into like rushing and racing and all that. Today I feel like chill. But Mel is also playing with me and I have to consider this happy wife, happy life crap that people keep saying. So like, but
No,
then
I
I
agree
could
with
just
you.
use the chat and then try to convince them enough that they then go against Mel and choose me, which is a hard thing to do.
No, but I think we have the same idea.
Just kidding.
We just are thinking
Yeah.
about it 2 different ways. I don't think we need the boat yet. We now know where we can get the boat. I don't think
we're
we
gonna be going
backtrack to the
further
boat
away.
for no reason right now. No, but it's doing 2 things at the same time. If we go down to where the reclaimers are, the ruin, we that's the path we were on initially.
But we only moved one place. So we're still like...
No, we've technically moved 2 because we were at the biological outpost. We started here. Then we moved
started
here.
Crossroad Station.
Yeah, but we went there on purpose because that was the direction that we were going.
I'm just talking about today. I don't care where we were.
Okay.
We were here today. We've moved here. We've learned more. We could still stay here and just keep talking to other people and learning.
Yeah, we don't have enough.
I don't want to leave here
anyway.
yet. I would be okay if we spent the rest of today just here exploring all of the Spire cards and learning what is here. And maybe even making some notes of who we met here and what we should do. Like the note of, let's go to Branch if we're looking for the boat is a very important note. I want to be marked somewhere. And there is not a note section.
I can just write on the back.
What are these sections? Rewards and
Notable events. But that's where it tells me to write things like that.
Yeah, we need like another...
I'll just write on the back.
Yeah, I feel like we just need another like place to remember some of these things. So we're not just wandering through and going like, oh, who's this person again? Let's go read their thing. I know when you get to their entry in the book, it sometimes will tell you like, this person will remind us like, oh, they wanted to make a statue. Okay, cool. But
yeah, but I think the boat is not necessary right now to backtrack to get the boat that we don't really need. And once we get the boat in Branch, there's not even water path around Branch to then take it somewhere. We'd have to then go back along.
there is, if you just go one to the east, then it's like bang, bang to go down here.
But then we'd have, at that point though, we'd have to go back and get him.
No,
Because we wouldn't.
I'm not worried about him. I'm saying there's like so many forking options here. There's an option where I just say right this minute, dude, I don't care about your thing. Give me my fatigue. And I just know this boat is here and I want to go here. So we could just go back through this way and get there today and probably still interact with this, but maybe not. I do have one of these still in hand. So if we do go to some place and we need to find Mira, whatever her face is, I can grab her and we try to complete her as fast as possible. So I have this tool in my arsenal right now, which I don't see this every time we play. And that could make it helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Or we, like you said, help him still. And we could still take him with us whichever way we go, this way or this way. There's also the ruins. If we do want to progress that, it's not going to happen today unless we just say, let's leave here soon and we go there. I don't think leaving here and going there.
No.
But we could also try to go there. It's only 2 away. I can also use that other building to search the valley set for Mr. Helicopter Pilot, and he could fly us right to here, and that is also a ruin, which is only 2 away from Branch, and we didn't leave to go this direction. So we can, there's so many options based on what we care to do right now. All stemming from me just pulling this sculptor in front of me and us clearing it, right? Like it's, and I still don't even know what these are. Like, what are these other cards here? And are they more interesting? I don't know. Should we stay here and try to figure them out? Should we stick the card on him anyway? I don't care about Soothing the 2 Fatigue, actually.
One good thing is we're not traveling this round anyway, so we're going to see 2 more at least of those Spire cards.
Yes,
We'll have to still clear them.
So we should just, you just want to do that and say agree to help him?
I think we agree to help him and we see where it takes us.
Okay.
When we travel, we can decide.
Helping hand, no problem.
And then maybe, as you said, when we see and clear other people, if there is other people, it might give us more of a direction.
So we removed all the progress. He's got a helping hand. Again, at the end of today's playthrough, helping hand disappears. So if we don't finish this today, it's whatever. So, and also in my mind, if we're not even going to finish this, why not just get 2 fatigue? At least we get something out of it. Because this is like, this guy's actually a threat right now. Because if he takes 3 harm, which is pretty low actually, from being bitten by some boar or tiger or whatever, he will be, might end our day, might cause a real problem. So yeah. So I don't know if it's the best to keep him around for no reason, which is why I kind of wanted to have more rock solid locked in like focus of what we're doing today. I don't want to just film in my board in front of me of willy-nilly losers that are just going to cause me trouble that I have to babysit. We're not an escort quest possibly, so why take one? Okay.
We don't have to if you don't want to.
So that was you clearing. This happened. Mountain prayed. Nope.
There's no pray, no.
Okay. So I don't know. My turn, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any other stuff?
Nope.
Okay. I guess I have nothing left to do. So I think this is already exhausted. I think I'll just rest then.
I will also rest.
Okay, ready up.
At this point, I'm just going to discard these because I don't have any use for them.
Oh, doggo.
I can play more.
Okay. All right. Path cards.
Oh, I want to draw from. Oh, do we want to draw from there?
Oh, yes, we do. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay. Sorry, accidentally drew from the wrong path deck. Elder Mora Orlin. Being human villager. All right. 60. If you've completed Lure Umbra. Umbra's the big bird, right? It's probably like defeating it or something.
I don't have that.
There's some old storyline with that, I remember.
I've saved one. No.
No, okay. Elder Orin looks up and down and snorts gruffly. If you were a piece of wrought carbon, I think I'd stick you back in my forge until you were properly tempered. But you're wearing a ranger cloak, I suppose? What's your business around Spire? Clear her with progress to ask if she needs help around Spire. Well, what can she do for us? She is friendly, 2 presence, 3 harm, 6 progress to clear her. Focus test with the little triangle to listen. You need 3 to pass.
That's a tough test.
Listen to the wisdom of the elders and return a moment from your hand to your collection to choose a starting moment from your collection that meets the aspect requirements and add it to your hand. So if there's some kind of moment you want to switch, this is how you do it. But we could clear her to read 60. If there's an active predator, exhaust it, it'll bite her. So she only has 3 also. So again, we shouldn't be drawing predators really because we're always drawing from the good path deck. We're not really in danger. So I guess that's not bad. But this guy, if he's bringing us with us, he could be a problem.
Yes. Oh, sorry, this is you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No worries.
And Arcology Threshold, which is 58. Enters play, go to 58.1. Most everyone in the Valley, and certainly everyone in Spire, is familiar with the Arcology, but most of them think that of the upper levels and have become the basements and power generation of the Spire. You had passed the water turbines and the enclosed river docks down to a level below the Silverfin. Here, the air is a bit damp, but you find yourself in a brightly lit chamber full of cabinets and pedestals. Artifacts are scattered throughout the space, and each with a neat label identifying them. Most seem to be from the Estians. Some seem even older, from decades before the guide led people to begin the generational projects. A mousy young woman with large glowing glasses scurries up, introducing herself as Krishtu Meeks. If you're looking for Solaro, she says, he's deeper into the archaeology tunnels. She points to a series of vaulted entrances leading off from the chamber. Each seems darker and more oppressive than the last. Krishtu sees your hesitation. Don't worry, she says. It should be safe. We haven't seen anything dangerous in the upper passages for months now.
Should be safe.
Should be safe.
That's reassuring.
Okay, so this is a feature in a structure. 0 trouble, 6 harm is gone. We have to put our ranger tokens on here. But in this, brave 3 gloomy depths beneath the spire to move your token to this feature. If you fail, suffer 2 fatigue. While your tokens on this card prevent all fatigue you'd suffer from the weather, because you're hiding inside this thing. And if we clear it with our ranger tokens, we actually read 58. What's in there?
I'm really sorry. I have not been doing this. discard 1 cloud
Oh,
when we refresh. So I feel
no.
like it should
probably
be.
gone.
It's
Just flip
definitely
it.
flipped.
Just flip it,
I'm
it's
so
fine.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, every time we refresh, you're supposed to be removing tokens.
Yeah, I forgot that.
And then when we refresh again, we're supposed to be adding clouds to it to flip it back. So I don't know how many refreshes we've had. I feel like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, there maybe should be 1 cloud on it, but
Sure, put 1 cloud on it. Whatever.
and I feel like there wasn't any suns in the last few anyways. So
Even if there was, it's
I feel
fine.
like we're okay.
But yeah, we
but sorry about that.
Definitely messed up. It's fine.
You can delete your comment now if you wrote that. Sorry.
Yes, down below.
I'm sorry.
If you left a comment helping us with rules mistakes so other people can learn from our mistakes, you can go delete it and stop leaving it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I know,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Thanks, Yogi.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.
Okay, what do we do now?
So we know we need to take him. We could try to clear her for 6 progress, which I would probably be the one to do connect tests and all that kind of jazz. But you're able to sometimes move a ton of stuff to beings, or we could go underground and see what's going on here. Or you can do the test to draw this last path card, so we have another option to decide
I could do that.
what we want to focus on, and then kind of really put this next turn into focus on something specific.
Can I do this if my token is already there? Yeah, because it doesn't have the double arrows. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Okay,
you just
okay.
complete as much as you can. I'm assuming.
I could do that, and we see the last one and we have information.
Yeah, sure. Remember, you have a +1 for me, so if you want to save that and then be able to do a test over here to move your token thereafter.
So yeah, maybe I just do a 2 on.
It's like not the biggest deal if you draw it or not.
No, let's just try a 2, 1 + 1, 2 versus 2.
Oh wait, you can move your thing here. Sorry, it's a spirit plus that symbol, like this symbol here. You do have one, but it's a 3, so it's like.
And if
but
I
once
fail,
one
I
of us, hold on, maybe I could do that to get my token there first, so that the 3, because a spirit is my thing, right? I at least have 3.
Unless you need it for connection.
Well, it depends. I want to know what we're doing first.
Well, maybe I look at that first then.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, do it.
Let me try. I'll just do a test of 2. Oh, -2. It's a complete fail. I suffer fatigue. And that's it. And this gets shuffled. Okay, I could technically try again because I only spent 1, but sorry, you can go ahead.
Yeah, whatever. So, that's a fit. And I just need 2. Yeah, let me just do the fit test on this for 3.
+1.
Okay, great. So I draw a card from the Spire deck. All right, we have Dance, Ambitious Shaper, Being Human Villager, Friendly. Let's read 59. Enters play. If you're on, remove the Reclaimers. No. Oh, yeah, spoiler. If you've seen a person fly.
No.
Well, technically,
I mean,
technically we flew, but that other guy. But it didn't tell us to note. Seeing a person fly. Otherwise, go to 59.3. As you move along the path, you see a woman in the signature resplendent attire of a shaper, running along the trail, skipping with her arms outstretched. Every few steps, she leaps as high into the air as she can. You call out to her, and she almost falls on her face. She straightens up, face flush with embarrassment. What is it? You ask her what she's doing, and she glares at you. I'm trying not to fall on my face. Isn't it obvious? Clear Dace. I said dance, but it's Dace, I think, or Dace, with progress to find out what she's really doing. Well, we know what she's really doing. It's obvious because I read this. She is trying to use some kind of shaper magic to fly, and whatever it is, however she's doing that, I want to get a hold of it. Not that we can probably put that reward card in our deck because we're not shapers. Who knows? But wonder what a flying thing would do. Would it allow you to ignore things that are in front of you, I would assume, that are like within reach? You could interact with something further because you're able to fly over things.
Yeah.
Or could it be on the main map? Are we able to use whatever she's trying to do to
skip a location?
Skip a location or something crazy. This has me interested.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But
if Helping Hand is attached to something else, we can't attach it to this one, right? Or can we move it?
Don't know if there's duplicates, but it probably you can only do one at a time.
Like, can we cancel one?
Yeah,
If we read this one and we're like, oh, I like this one better.
Exactly. We should have, before we even cleared that first sculptor guy, we should have let everything come out and play and decide where to focus. But I just had the stuff that I thought, what am I doing now? I might as well interact with them. And then
I mean, I accidentally cleared it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would.
Well, I was setting him up to have enough. Maybe he cleared, but if he didn't, I could just use the ferret anytime I wanted to just finish him and clear him, right? If he was like getting harm or whatever. So this is for me. So I have all the friends. They all come to pet my ferret. Polkado the ferret, not my parrot. Okay.
And then the sun is going to trigger, which you'll suffer fatigue.
Yep, no problem. Now I have that magical 3 that I could probably...
Perfect. I can do this then.
I could do this, or you could do that, or you could do that, or I could play this and do that myself, or yeah, many things. Yeah, which will give me some card options, which maybe if I get quiet and play, I'll feel a little better when we go somewhere else with predators. So I feel like I'm missing quiet. All right.
Okay, so now we have all the information.
Yep. Yeah, so we know everything. So if we clear her, helping hand's probably going to attach to her, and we go with her, which who knows where we need to take her and do her thing. At least we know the information with this guy. We could just go that way, like you said, deal with the next location, and then maybe if he's still with us and hasn't died or whatever, we continue on one more south, finish his little journey, help him make a statue with all his glass. Or I kind of want to interact with this, but I don't know now. I mean, we have lots of cards, so like, but I don't know if that'll delay us too much. But I kind of want to see what's down there while we're here and have that out, and we don't need to search it from some deck
and
after we move our ranger tokens here, and then do all that stuff to finally draw from the Spire deck. Kind of want to exhaust this to kind of know what's going on.
Okay, so let's do this first. Exhaust, use 1 bite, choose a ranger. That ranger soothes fatigue equal to their spirit in their energy pool. So you go ahead.
What am I doing?
Soothing spirit equal to what's in your energy pool.
So 3?
Yep. And then
Homeward Bound. Passionate, I love this card.
Trail,
and
right?
Engaging. Okay.
Maybe I just do this.
So I'm connected, test ready, out of my mind.
This has 3 strides, and then I will just exhaust, spend 1 to add a progress to a trail. So this is going to be at 6.
Oh, we're still at the 8 ready to leave.
No, but I can do a test next.
Who knows where this goes or what this does? I'm hoping to just find some cool reward in there or something neat. But it might be a shortcut to somewhere. Like, who even knows?
Oh, that's true.
I don't even know what's down there. Like, who knows?
Tunnels, yeah.
I don't know what it was getting at.
All right, your turn.
So spirit plus that symbol, and it has to be 3.
Oh, this is a weapon as well. I use it for only the top part, but I could use it for the bottom part. The deal.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. That's enough. Let's do it all. Yeah, let's do 5 on this thing.
+1.
Piece of crap. Okay, so definitely higher than 3. So I move my token here. And I may suffer 2. Oh, if I fail, I suffer 2 fatigue. Never mind. I did not fail, obviously. And the red. No active predator, no active predator, no active predator. Unless that carrot grows legs, it starts biting people. No, we're good. All right. Your turn.
I think I'm going to do the same now, but only with 3. Yeah. 3 versus 2, 0. We're successful. So that's going to go there and clear that one.
Okay, cleared. Going to 58. Clear. If you haven't received the archaeology mission.
No, we haven't.
Oh no, gets us a mission. Pitch 2, Meeks explains that if you want to learn more about archaeology, Solarario is the person to talk to. You sign, set off into the darkness. The pitch black passages quickly become a labyrinth maze, with the shadows easily swallowing up the meager lights you brought with you. But eventually, you see a glimmering light up ahead. You race forward to find Solaro, crouched next to a set of lamps that give off a warm, flickering glow. He's studying, long strings of writing that appear to have been stamped into the walls, but looks up looks up when you approach. Ah, hello, he says. Don't get many visitors down here. What can I do for you? You explain that you're interested in the people who built this arcology, and Solaro gets a gleam in his eye. Ah, the Estians, he says with a smile. They're a fascinating bunch, to be sure. I've been studying them my entire life, and I've only scratched the surface of what I can learn. Tell you what, he says, the best way to learn is by doing, I always say. So why don't you poke around the various ruins scattered through the valley? Ruins, you say? If you find anything interesting, bring it back. I'll see what I can tell you about it, and I'll share what I know of Estians as well. Gain the Arcology Archaeology mission. Oh, there is another helping hand, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I found a helping hand in here. Yeah, there are 2 helping hands. If somebody said that already, I'm so sorry I missed that, but yeah.
No, but you foresaw that, so that's good.
Okay. Arcology. Okay, Solaro Malco has asked you to keep an eye out for remnants of the old arcology for him. After a ruin is cleared,
So we have to clear 3 ruins.
So clearing a ruin, is that like when you're at a location and it's got enough progress on it and you're like traveling away from it, that's clearing it? Or are there ruins that are obstacles and features that come into play that we're clearing? Like,
I'm unsure, but
after this mission has 3 check marks, find Solaro Mako to continue. Okay. So this is a side mission. We don't need to do this, but it's just something else that we have that we can work on, which is fun. Okay, that we can add to the party. I also commonly work out of the bubble beneath white sky or out in the field at fractured wall. So please stop by in the area. This is what you need to write down. This is the kind of stuff. So maybe start by writing Arcology Archaeology mission.
okay.
And to find Solaro or whatever, could be in the bubble beneath white sky or in the field at fractured wall. So find him in white sky or fractured wall. That's the way to find him. Not come back here actually and go down this hole, I don't think. But I think you can actually, because that was, yeah, yeah, you could do it here also. So, or find him at the Spire inside the Arcology threshold. So those are options, right? So we have 3 options if we want to finish that side quest ever, but we need, you know, and you can put after finding 3 ruins in brackets or something, go find him or something. Just whatever you need to remember that we can look at that, you know, 5 episodes from now, 3 weeks from now, we'll go, what the hell were we doing for this?
And how did you spell his name?
Solaro. Silaro. I mean, it might remind us when we actually do that part in Clear 3 Ruins and read a thing, it'll remind us that you can go find him in one of these places. But if they don't tell us all the places, it'd be good to know.
Okay. No.
Great. Okay.
What
so this
did
has been
that?
clear.
Oh, that was that. Okay.
Sure.
No. Mountain, there's no predator. Or prey, sorry. And okay. That was me.
Mm-hmm. So technically we could learn more about her while we're here and what she's trying to do.
Because maybe it's the same direction.
And she needs helping hand, we know, because we kind of saw it. And we could attach it there, but then like whatever we end today, if we haven't finished them, these go away.
Right. I'd be curious to know what direction we need to take her.
Yeah. But is that worth it wasting all the extra cards, or we just get this guy where he's going and I use those cards to clear him in a new location?
You're right. You're right.
And what do we need to do with these seekers at the ruins? Do I have to connect with them a ton and clear them too? Because if I start burning all the clearing on these guys, then we're not actually taking them anywhere. What's the point, right?
Yeah, you're right.
But I can't do any of it right now because I've used up all my spirit, unfortunately. So yeah. I don't know what that all was happening.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll exhaust this to spend this, add a token here. Okay. And then what is her ability here actually? You can get a ride. Oh, this will give us a hint of what she's doing probably. You can ride the wind to take another test after this one. When you perform that test, dodge all path cards. I was right. This is definitely a hint at if you figure out her deal, help her out with her mission. I guarantee you get a reward card that's like some kind of flying broom thing that you could dodge cards in front of you. I bet.
Okay.
I knew it. Yeah, it's like you think mechanically, like it makes sense. I feel like it's always a hint. Again, I could be wrong, and somebody who knows is probably like, "You're an idiot, Rob." But it's where I'm going. All right, that's what I assume. Do I care about that though? Dodging cards in front of you. I mean, that's good for what you do. You always interact with like the location. We're trying to get rid of obstacles and stuff that are along the way.
Yeah, but I did just get rid of a card that does that. But
yeah, but whatever she gives will have way more icons on the left side, be more efficient,
yep.
do stuff better. But maybe we can't even equip it because we're not shapers or we don't have the.
Oh yeah, it's probably
awareness related. Yeah,
I have 2.
I have 1.
So maybe I'd be able to.
Yeah, so it's like it's all a gamble. So I'm down to do whatever you want at this point. Either we like stay here, try to work on her to find out where she's going, and then we decide what we're doing, or because we already have this guy, we just do what your original instincts were to go to the ruins south of us, bring him along, try to do some of invasion stage 1, maybe tack on a nest tracking device to get that going, because we still have like half of our decks left. Or we stay here, work with her, or do we say screw both of them and go try to find this boat thing? Is kind of still up in the air. But I feel like everything we've done here, unless we want to try to find somebody from the deck like we talked about before and try to help them out, but I think we're okay. We have stuff we can do. We can always bump into them later. And there was also that other location where you could always go talk to somebody. We've seen a few of those where you arrive and you can go find a human and from the valley set and talk to them because they hang out there or whatever. Like the ranger stations and stuff, or the crossroads or whatever. So yeah, the crossroads is where you can find people where we were today.
Oh, okay. So
what do you want to do?
I think, is it your turn?
Yeah, it's still my turn. I have 2 focus.
Yeah, I think I'll just dig a little bit, and then we can't travel this turn anyways, but I guess we'll see what happens next turn.
Yeah, I'll just do a remember test, I guess.
For 2?
2, yeah.
+1.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I already have the other 2 cards, so I'll put this guy on the top. I'm going to bury these 2. And draw. Quiet.
And then red, I don't think anything triggers for red.
Nope. Active predators.
I'll also do a remember test for 1. -1 is nothing. Sun makes me have to suffer fatigue.
Okay. And then I'll rest, I guess.
I will rest as well.
Oh, we can't leave yet, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. We have 1 more round. We have to
Ouch.
wait here. So, I mean, I guess it'll be dependent on what happens that round. Draw.
Loving presence. Okay.
Now we have to draw regular cards.
Oh, yeah. True.
So things could get bad.
Oh, yeah. Predators. Ambush. We know now I fatigue 2. Okay. Oh, here's a prey that wants to eat all the food.
I'm going to eat some of the food before he does.
There's 1 to be in front of you.
Okay.
All right. Now what? You can go first if you want.
Sure. So I'll just first exhaust, spend a bite. I'll choose myself to soothe 2. I have 2 spirit.
Does a card clear or you can like,
I think I
there?
can choose it whenever I want, but
Okay.
so I'll leave it for now in case something makes me discard 1.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to traverse test here. I will dodge the.
I could use this guy to exhaust at the start of your turn to like move this guy over here and put 2 on him if you want, and then put 1 on here if you want. So then you don't have to waste that dodge ability.
Okay.
But
I'm not doing anything else with the dodge.
yeah, so okay. Totally fine.
Okay. Then traverse test. I need 2 on there. I can put 1 on there from that. So maybe we just spend 3. 3. Yep, we're good. Okay, so that's done whenever we want to travel. Sun makes me suffer fatigue. If there's an active card with 2 or more present, shuffle this being into the path deck. That's the only. Oh, I see.
That's active.
Oh,
Has
okay.
Tons of presents on it, right?
And then draw a path card.
Okay. Then on my turn, I'll play World of Sheepdog. When you're done that stuff.
Oh, I got another one.
Yeah, there's probably a few in there, and the deck's
Likely.
pretty small.
Yep. Or convincing.
Okay, play this guy. Go ahead.
I actually don't. Is there anything I want to play? Guess I don't have any moments that I want to attach. No, I think no. I will actually pass. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here.
Okay.
Unless there's something that you want me to connect with or do something on your side, but I have this guy. So I don't know that that's smart.
What are you trying to do? What, sorry?
Like, I don't really have anything I need to play. I don't really have, I can only do maybe a connect test. I guess I could try to, if you wanted me to keep playing to help, I don't know what else you're doing.
I'll just play quiet. Pass back to you.
I'll pass.
Okay. Then. I guess I'll exhaust, do this. Put a connect token or a token on here. Sure. And that is all pass, whatever.
Okay.
So
So
travel.
we can travel?
Yep.
Spire. Those.
Where are we traveling to? And what's the terrain we need?
So if we're traveling to the ruin, which I think are you good with that?
Yep.
Okay, so Greenbrier Knoll and it's woods.
Woods. Oh, yeah. Classic woods. Greenbrier Knoll is a what type of location? Let's find out. Location, field, ruin, and a trail. 1 presence. Scouting. Scout 1 challenge card. If it has the red icon, troubling visions, fill your mind, suffer to fatigue.
Oh, this is not a place we want to stay very long then.
So scouting, you can look at it, put on the top or bottom too, which is neat. And we use 6 to get out of here.
Okay.
So it is the valley set. I don't know, you pick 3 others somehow. I'm gonna continue putting this away.
Did not choose those.
Here, this valley.
They're gonna get shuffled in here. But I think we need to do.
Oh, I have a valley card here, and I don't know why. That fell out or something.
Do that again.
So let's just do it again.
You can just pick 3 this time. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, must have dropped it.
We're also going to need to do the path assembly based on the number for this one.
Okay.
Spread a ruin.
Path deck assembly based on the number of days since you received the mission. So it's a ruin. Check whether the destination has a trait that matches the list below. If it does, search the general set for 3 reclaimer seekers. Shuffle them into the path deck.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ambush. Oh, okay, super.
Okay. And remember, when we have one, attach this mission card to Seeker in play, but you have to focus plus this symbol, pass for 2.
Okay.
And then it could, and then we want it discarded from the sun effect.
Oh, we're gonna refresh. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like.
And then
How did we only have one more? We should have a second one now because we just refreshed.
yeah, we haven't even done refresh technically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know when we're refreshing and when we're finishing this, but yeah. Okay. Sorry. We will put this here, put this here, put this here. Ready up stuff. This happens 24. Let's read the place we're at. If Jarus Willful Youth is in play, okay, so this is what I'd make a note is like, Jarus, you need to bring here. But then Jarus will probably tell us that when we meet Jarus and clear Jarus, so like, who cares?
So we'll make a note when we find him?
Yeah.
Okay.
The head-high grass makes it possible to spot the knoll until the ground slopes upward and you begin to climb a gentle grade. As you finish your ascent, you find yourself on a hilltop at the summit. You find a dais of time-worn and lichen-crusted stone with narrow threads of metal weaving through it. You can see the dulled and patinated, I don't know a lot of these words, I'll be honest, threads from distinct patterns. The mark of the Estians. Okay, so this says, lead ranger, draw a challenge card and do the following based on the challenge icon.
The crest.
Scout 3 path cards and draw 2 path cards. Oh, that sucks.
Draw.
This has been shuffled, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I'm scouting 3 path cards. I don't know what I'm looking for, but or what I'd want, but we know the woods.
We know the
woods, so we just don't know what's in from the valley deck. Oh, we're also looking for these guys.
Yes.
So I kind of want one, right? I don't want an obstacle. So I'm going to put an obstacle.
And then we'll draw 2.
Yeah, I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Sitka buck on the bottom. Unless the Sitka buck's not that bad. No, I'm going to put it on the bottom too. Okay, so then I draw 2. Okay, hold on. These 2 on the bottom. This one on the top. I draw 1. An ambush. Uh-oh. Deck's suddenly getting quickly smaller. And 2, overgrown thicket. The other copy. Obstacle. Or you need to clear it. Okay. Or you could do some hunting there to clear it even faster. Okay. Hey, Cynthia. Happy Sunday. And
then we would draw path cards?
Yes, normal round path cards. Prowling Wolhund. Here, you can sit by my dogs and my cats, and we'll see who can win this little battle. You go sit get in your cages with the other animals. Everyone get together in your cage. And then you found a sunberry bramble, feature flora food. You pluck it, soothe fatigue. If you fail, it fatigues you. Okay. And then flip this, and what's going on here? Oh yeah, we know already. Okay.
Okay.
Sean, hello. Says, hi guys, been a while since I was able to join live, but it is great to see you, Sean. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. What's the last game you put on your table you've been playing lately? Let me know. Cynthia, what's the last game you bought? Go. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Mr. Suke says, okay, 10th episode. This must be an S tier game. All right. Enough with that, okay? Until we even get to like 30 episodes, like it's just like any other campaign we played on the channel. Like,
yeah, we don't even know if we like it yet.
And the crazy part is, it's only like 2 to 3-ish hours of streaming to play an episode. So really, it's only like half of a normal campaign game, where those usually take like 3 to 4 hours or 5 hours to play a scenario. So really, we've only played like 5 episodes of a normal Rob's Gaming Table campaign. So it's not, we're like not even in the game yet. It's nothing. So don't judge it based on that. Cynthia says, last game I bought, Shadows of Brimstone. That's not specific enough because I know there's 83 different boxes you could buy to start Shadows of Brimstone. So I'm going to need to know exactly which set you bought because you could be playing Valhalla or like whatever. I was looking at the Valhalla one lately, but we have another one too, one of the first ones. But there's so many. Like there's so many. Every time we go to Gen Con, there's so many. Mr. Suke says, so 11th would be S+.
Is S the best in that rating system?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, S tier is like the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yogi says, I think clarification needs to be bought or received. Very nice. Shadows of Brimstone, that's cool. Like you could buy Shadows of Brimstone, but receive something else. Oh, City of the Ancients, that's the first one, right? Keeping it simple for now.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah. Just putting the toe in the water, right? Just a little dip in the toe in before you get pushed in all of a sudden, and then you're like drowning in boxes. Yeah. I've seen it at Gen Con, man. I'm telling you, you probably, I don't know if they go to UK Games Expo, Cynthia, but like whoever that, Greenbrier Games or something. No, I forget who the publisher is for that. Flying Frog Productions or something. But that publisher's booth, the amount of like sets that are in all the glass display cases and stuff, it's like endless. And that game's been out for so long, but they just keep pumping out content for it. And it's always like blowing my mind. It's always so busy, so many games going on, people painting, tons of people buying stuff. I'm like, that game, people always say that game's kind of like dated and all that. But they're still have a huge dedicated fan base, I guess, and they sell well. So I don't know, it's interesting. Anyways, always fascinates me. That's something I still have to explore that, experience that game myself to see what the hubbub's all about. But anyways, Yogi, I don't care what you bought. All right, I'm just joking. You purchased Dark Souls. Yeah, told me last time you bought Tomb of the Giants, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I tricked
Rob
him.
influenced you. I see.
Yeah, I warned at the start of every Dark Souls playthrough. I say this game, I find it very like okay, it's good, not great, but also keep in mind I'm playing wearing nostalgia glasses for the hundreds and hundreds of hours I spent playing From Software developed Dark Souls and Demon Souls games and stuff and Bloodborne games and whatever. So I'm super biased, super nostalgic for that game. So having it on my tabletop, just like when I play Game of Thrones games or Lord of the Rings games, I am a very biased view because I love the IP that I will overlook certain issues with the game usually. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I never connected it to Too Many Bones until I recently was playing. It was like, I don't know if the version 2 of it feels like I'm kind of playing a Too Many Bones session. It's interesting. I didn't realize there was so much connection between those two game designs. They feel like similar in many ways. They're not the exact game. Like don't get me wrong. There's lots of differences, but it's just like the overall vibe of it. It's weird. But yeah.
Okay, so our number one goal is to attach this to the Reclaimer. And then hope a sun comes out that we can discard the Reclaimer.
Yes.
Okay.
So do you have focus good and triangles coming out the wazoo?
Triangles, I do have a bunch of triangles.
You just need a 2 to pass. I have a couple. I could definitely throw a couple in.
I wouldn't be opposed.
If you miss out.
I wouldn't be opposed to
I do have these 2 annoyances to get through though, so.
No, let me try first maybe, because then if when you're doing other tests,
oh yeah, this guy could move. Let's see what he does actually. So he could move, which will cause ambush to fire off again if it gets in front of you, for example. So I could put him along the way, but then he's got 2 annoyance presence and value. Mountains will make him add a mucus token to the location. So he basically sneezes. If he sneezes enough snot to equal a pile of 3 or more snot, you'll discard them. Search the general set for a Reclaimer polyp.
Oh, that's probably worse.
What do you think it's doing? I don't know what a polyp is. Anyone know?
Isn't that like a pus?
Is it laying eggs? Is that what's happening?
like a plus bubble, I think.
Or is it like taking
Isn't
over?
it?
Is it spreading its like travel? Is it making roads? Like what is this? If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and suffer 1 injury.
We need to get rid of this guy.
Oh, hello.
ASAP.
Yeah. So all bad things from all the tests.
Yeah, this whole thing is bad. So
I still need to put another one on there, like I asked, and I don't know why you won't do it, but yes, and then
right
you'll
now?
flip it or something.
Oh, I missed
No. When we
I did when we rested.
No, you were doing it when we arrived here. You were putting 1 on it from the rest we did like 2 turns before, and then you're like, we're not at the point to put another one on
so
for
then
arriving.
flips, what you're saying?
And I was like trying to tell you to get to it, and you're like, oh, I don't do it yet. I'm like, okay, do it in 3 seconds then, but still it needs to be done.
I apologize then.
Come on, man.
You're right.
I want it to be a perfect day.
Okay.
Don't ruin this day for me, Mel.
I'm so sorry.
You're ruining it.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to.
Polyp? Yuck.
That's what I think it is, right? Am I wrung?
Do you want me to Google it with images and bring them up on the stream for everybody?
No, I don't think you want to do that, but I think
it sounds gross, whatever it is.
I think that's what it is.
It involves mucus. I don't want to look at it because I'll have a queasy stomach from it, and no. You know those oldies getting colonoscopies? No, don't Google it. I was only joking about Googling. I assume it'd be gross. Why do mom and dad fight? Do what I say now. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to test 3. This is like a separate area, right? Or do I need to dodge this? I do because it's in this line.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
What the heck is this? Within reach, along the way, and there's something else. I forget what this is called.
I'll look at it in a second. Okay.
But it's
I'll look at it in a
yes. It's the same as interacting with this, is the same as interacting with this, same as if you're interacting with this.
So I need to dodge this one here because I don't want to take the fatigue. And I'm going to attempt this test here, and I have 3. +1. Success. Attach this to this guy. So now we just need a sun to come up.
Okay.
And that's gone. Okay, so that's gone.
So now there's a sun thing, that will fire off this or this. You could choose which order.
And then mountains, that's good. What does this one say? Discard 1 presence from this feature. No, there's none. And if there's an active prey, exhaust it. Is there an active prey?
Active prey. Predator.
No?
No.
Okay.
If we had Sitka does, I think those would be, or Sitka bucks, I think are also prey and predators maybe. No, they're all prey.
Perfect day ruined. I know.
No, Brian's here. It says, hi, Rob. And of course, when Brian shows up, my day is ruined. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Well, this day is over. I'll flip this back because Brian Walbridge is in the chat. So now midday sun and no longer a perfect day. No, I'm just joking. Hey, Brian. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. All right,
your turn. And we hope the sun comes out so that guy can go away. And then we can read that. And we still haven't figured out how to clear a ruin, eh?
Well, I think it would be you put enough progress on this, and that's it doesn't clear instantly. It only clears when you travel. You can grab the rule book and start reading about traveling, and I bet in there it describes now is when you clear a location. Or I know it does talk in the rules about these locations work different. Like they do. I think they get clear when you put enough progress, but they don't go away right away. They only go away when you travel. So you could read about clearing cards, and it'll probably describe that too. But it's in there, I think. It's just been a while since I read that, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, what do we want to do, and how are we going to get it done? I have 4 fatigue. No more roots to eat. I don't have any things to eat. Could make this guy not a predator. What will that do for me? Loses the predator trait. Before a challenge effect on him would resolve, I may discard 2 presents from him to cancel the effect. So I'd have to connect with him. But I could add presents to him. All right. How about this? I will spend 1 spy to attach this. He's no longer technically a predator, and If he fires off any of these annoying abilities, we can cancel them by discarding 2 presents from him. Presents? There's none on him. Well, my dog is going to say exhaust. Oh yeah, he doesn't move. It's this guy that moves. I don't know why I was moving him before. So this guy, move a being and add 2 to it. But before that, actually, I should do this. Discard 1 from here. Add 2 to here. And then I get to add a thing to a card. Okay. And then this guy will move a being. And I'll put him up here because I don't want him to ambush anyone right now.
Mm-hmm.
But that will add 2 more presents to him. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Was that all free stuff, or did you do a test?
2 exhausts, and I played a card.
Okay. Okay. My turn. What am I doing? I think I am just trying to clear this.
Sure. It might draw us a challenge card, right?
Yep.
So remember, you could do awareness plus compasses to hunt, which just puts it on equal to the effort, or you just do your normal traversing, whatever is easier for you. But it needs 4 progress on to get rid of it.
I think I can do 4.
But if like,
technically do 1 more.
what
but
are
I
you doing
think
with your awareness though? You know what I mean? Like if you're not going to use the awareness for something else, you could use it for this. And then you could use your this for this eventually or something.
Could.
I'm just saying.
I could, and if it's a plus.
Because this one of those rare cards actually has another way to clear the obstacle, right? Like it's not using it, but you decide. I'm just telling you, like, if you have lots of stuff that spends your red tokens for things, right?
I do. Okay, we'll try just 3.
You do whatever.
-1, 2. Oh, but it's perfect day, so 3 get through.
Hallelujah.
So 1 shy, but that's fine. And then mounted. So we did this one. Discard 1. Oh, discard 1 progress from this feature. It fatigues you. Okay. And add 1 mucus token to this card.
Unless you want to discard 2 of these to stop that, but I think it's fine.
I don't think so. I think we're fine. Okay. I'll have to hope that it goes away. And then if there's an active prey, there's not. Okay. You just need a sun to come out.
Okay. This doesn't need to be shuffled yet, right?
No.
Weird. It's a lot.
I mean, it's coming.
Yeah. Which means it's a -2 of something.
Yeah. Hopefully not on the test you're trying to do.
I think I will just do a fitness test with my doggy of 2.
-2. Oh, it's fitness. I'm so sorry.
+1.
+1. Sorry, I thought you didn't connect. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
So you ready him up and soothe the fatigue.
Okay, and then red will fire. Scout 1 challenge card.
Okay.
If it's this icon,
Put it on the bottom, please. Thank you. Oh, you're going to shuffle it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But then you have to suffer
2 fatigue.
And then...
Where are all these reds firing from? I was doing this. If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being, suffer injury. So I'll just use up 2 to prevent that. If you have 3 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and suffer an injury. Actually, I won't remove that. I will no, I need to remove this one. But then for this one, I'll remove this to prevent said injury. And if there's an active predator, this guy's not a predator anymore. And these are all good.
Sorry. No sun yet, eh? Okay. All right, I guess I try to get rid of the thicket.
Yep.
So I only need 2. Maybe I just go with 3. I don't know that I need to keep 1. No, maybe I keep the card. I don't know that I need to keep 1 or just 1. 3. -1 is 2, which is all we need.
Boom,
So
cleared.
that's gone.
And it's red
And then
again.
it's red again, so I'm
So you're
going
gonna
to
scout a challenge
this,
card.
which is red. I'll put it on the
Bottom.
bottom, unless we're doing a focus of some kind.
Well, we're looking for sun, so
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
most
right, you're
important, right? So
You're right.
it's not sun.
And I have to suffer 2 fatigue. Okay, and then if you have 2 or more fatigue, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Go for that one.
Just got the bigger deck you do. Okay, I'm gonna move this guy here. He'll have ambush, fatigue 2. Put 2 presents on this guy. And then I guess I could just connect test with that guy too. Because none of these are causing me problems right now. So, or I could just play my hiking greaves. No, let's do connect test of 1, 2, 3. Four.
Oh, sun, yes. 0. So 4, 3.
I will suffer
6.
fatigue to return this to my hand.
Okay, and then sun will trigger. So this one, move this predator, and then discard the active reclaimer seeker. If this mission is attached to it.
Well, we're not moving it. We can choose whenever it's all in the same area. You pick which order
okay,
they
now I
go
have to
in.
go down.
So
So
yeah.
we'll do this one first.
So after I just connected with him for no reason, but whatever, got a text done. Discard an active reclaimer seeker. If this mission is attached to it, Gus follows a tag reclaimer. Okay, so discard it. And then this go here. This will 1.15. The tag reclaimer scuttles away, leaving a distinctive aroma in its wake. For the first half of a kilometer, you don't even need Gus to tell you where to go. But as the reclaimer gets farther and farther ahead, you find yourself relying on your tiny friend's very sensitive nose. Soon, you notice the light dimming through the trees. The reclaimer isn't showing any signs of stopping, so you're going to have to press on into the night if you want to stay on his trail. Rangers choose. Let the reclaimer go, return, find the nest to the mission area in the surroundings, or follow the reclaimer to end the day. I'm okay with the day ending, but again, this would stop us from trolling Lang, the sculptor that we're helping, of getting him to build a statue. And to do that all again, we'd have to go back to Spire, get to the middle, dig him out of the deck, clear him there, or use that thing to move to the next location. No, that doesn't work either. Yeah. So I don't really care about that. I'm okay with just ending it now. Otherwise, we have to go to another ruin or forest and do that thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But your choice. I'm down with whatever you want to do.
I'm good with finding the nest as well. Or sorry, follow the reclaimer, right?
Okay.
So we
ends the day.
Okay.
You spend hours traveling across the valley with only the light of the moon and your lambent's rigs to guide you. All the while, the yipping of Gus the mole spurs you onward. The trail leads to a buff overlooking the mysterious ruins known as the Rings of the Moon and the Silverfin River beyond. The sentinel star alights above the mountains, and by its cold radiance, you see the reclaimer far below, clearly headed toward the alluvial ruins. What better place for a reclaimer nest than the collection of ruins and detritus left by the flood that destroyed the Estian arcology? Complete, find the nest, and gain the Into the Nest mission.
Oh no, we're going into the nest. Oh, this may be bad.
If we want. It'll probably have to go all the way to the alluvial ruins or whatever to do it. Oh, it's probably on the back or something. Yeah. On the back. And it is one of the errated ones. Travel into Reclaimer Nest and study what they're doing in the valley. So it's obviously at the alluvial ruins, which you just read. Use 1.16 instead of the normal entries for this location. When the Reclaimer grub is cleared while at the alluvial ruins, place a progress on the mission. And then once you have 3, you read the thing.
Okay.
So that is something we could do. And it is a story mission, not a side mission. So it's more straightforward story stuff, which is cool. Then it says, end the day. You are considered to having camped.
Oh.
But we don't have any new cards to mix in, but it's fine. Your ending location, record your ending location as the Rings of the Moon. So we've wandered all the way somewhere else. So it didn't matter what ruins you're at, you get teleported. So we were here and Rings of the Moon, now we're all the way down here.
Oh,
so even if we were
interesting.
at the fractured wall doing this thing, we could have just, boop, now we're down here. So it put us close to the alluvial ruins probably. Yeah, it's only 1 away. If we had a boat.
How many do you do it to?
Otherwise it's 2.
Okay, okay, we could do 2. And if we'll clear this ruin. Oh, Rings of the Moon, I don't know if it's a ruin. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it was one of them.
Okay, so if that's a ruin,
maybe.
Then the alluvial ruins we likely have to clear. That will help us for the 3 that we need to
Let's
clear.
check the Rings of the Moon. But
for the other one. That's funny. I didn't know we were going to teleport.
Yeah, Rings of the Moon is a ruin.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so that's helping us on our other thing, right? Cool. So you just checked off clearing the Greenbrier and all our ruin. One of those ruins, you said? On, what was it again?
Well,
what was that again?
This one, the Greenbrier Knoll. Did we technically clear it? I don't think
yes, we did.
We did. Okay, so we have 1, and that was the archaeology one, right? So we've done 1.
Oh, we got to read 1.49, it says. After a ruin is cleared. Check off a bubble next to archaeology mission on the campaign tracker and read the entry corresponding to your progress. As you explore more, it's becoming clear that the SDN's archaeology spreads far beyond the Spire. It's not just tunnels and passages running through the valley, but living quarters and vast underground halls. The archaeology is massive, and it makes you consider just what the SDNs are capable of. There you go.
Can you go back to one more thing for me? So I don't have a terrain path for the last. So that was from 1.15.
Oh, yeah. There's probably more to read that I totally just
No, it's all good.
Failed on. Ravine.
Which is...
Yeah, our path terrain is ravine. Okay. So I do have the next episode already scheduled. It is in 2 days again. We're going to play on Tuesday evening. So you can find that in the playlist, link down in the video description. Or subscribe, turn on notifications, all that jazz. So you get notified when we go live and you can join us. I have it scheduled for 7 p.m. right now, but I haven't talked to Mel about it. She is in the office that day.
I am.
So last time we started at 7, but we can discuss it. And I may adjust it by half hour, so just FYI if you're watching. But we'll talk about that after when she figures out what's going on with her day. But it shouldn't affect things too much either way. But I did schedule it so people can already set reminders for it. And if you're here live, you should get kicked to it at the end of the stream. And then, yeah, we should be good to play. So that's what's happening next is more of Earthborne Rangers trying to find ruins and snot mucus piles and stuff. All I wanted was a boat. Instead, I got some smelly polyps to follow into a ravine. Yeah, see? Remember the way I said, let's go for the boat now while we're all the way up here and we're near it? And how it could have helped us literally the next episode. But no, Mel wanted to keep going on and let's go this way and do this. And we can always go get that boat later. Yeah.
We'll just like teleported us anyway. We didn't even need a boat.
Yeah. Ruins. I wanted it, guys. I'm telling you. Leave your angry comments below.
Oh, it teleported us to locations. Yeah.
All about how Mel is ruining our boat trip in the future. I'm just joking. All right. So anyways, that's another playthrough of Earthborne Rangers. Everyone enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll be back in 2 days with more Earthborne Rangers. So stay tuned for that. Thanks everyone for supporting the channel. Like buttons, subscriptions, watching, commenting, chatting, all that jazz. And also to our members and patrons here for supporting us, allowing us to keep this going. Much appreciated. And yeah. And I hope you guys have some fun gaming, and maybe I'll see you in the next one. Anyways, I'm just joking. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.